All right, I'm here at another house on Wynwood, and I'm here with
W.A. Anderson.
Okay, well, tell us about your experience with what happened.
Well, it was New Year's Eve night, and I was in a watch service that night, and I decided not to stay until the New Year, so I came in 10:30 or a little later. And when I came in, the streets was clear, yard was clear, no sign of birds or anything out of order. I went to bed. The next day morning, I got up, went out after my paper, and there were birds all over the yard, in the street, in my neighbor's yards. I stood in my front yard and I counted 40 birds laying on the ground.
Wow.
And that just right around in three neighbors' yards. So they were all over. I talked to Brother Jack Tarr, who was with me at the watch service, and he stayed until 11:30. He told me when he came in, birds were on the ground everywhere, all over. I talked to another neighbor behind me. He said he was outside, and that the birds were flying at 4 feet level, all like they weren't up in the air. They were flying, and they were flying into mailboxes, into automobiles, and into buildings, anything low.
And he actually saw this?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, he saw that, and he said he wondered what was wrong with the birds, because normally they're above treetops.
Right.
But this time they were at. Anyway, after all what the people surmised that happened, and most people want to think that it was the explosions from the firecrackers and such celebration New Year's Eve night. But we have that every year. It has never happened before nor since that day, and so I don't accept that as an explanation. Taxation of some type in the air. I don't know from where, from the farmlands, or maybe Pine Bluff Arsenal. They were incinerating all of those chemical weapons at Pine Bluff Arsenal, which is, well, I guess cross country 45, 50 miles.
Right.
I don't know if that is in the atmosphere, part of it. I know this, that we're just a few blocks from the high school and the basketball and football fields. And when they have a touchdown, they set off a cannon. And that cannon is much louder than any fireworks I've ever heard.
And you've never seen birds fall because of it?
No. Yeah. And so I surmise that somewhere, somehow, the birds came into some toxic air that disoriented their mind, and all they knew to do in their confusion was to just fly. However, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know if we'll ever know actually what happened.
Right.
But as I said before, if it was the noise from the celebration of New Year's, it happens every year. The birds are here every year, and it has never happened before or since. So.
Well, one last question. Some people on YouTube have tied this into the 2012 predictions. What's your thought on that?
Well, we can surmise anything, and I guess we will. But I don't really connect it with that.
Okay.
However, anything's possible.
And okay.
It may well be. I know that this has never happened before, but then the after New Year's Eve night, when all the birds fell, there was still, I go out, you see my yard, I could go out here after that, for days after that, and I'd find 1, 2, 3 dead birds.
Even days after?
Yeah.
So whatever killed them was evidently still in the air, or
I think so.
okay.
If not, why did these birds die later? You know, maybe one bird once a week or something, because many birds fly, millions, I guess, fly over. But I never found 2, 3, and 4 dead birds daily as I go out in my backyard.
Right.
And I haven't since. I still think that it's some type of toxin.
Toxic. Okay. And it would only be prone to birds because evidently no humans, nothing happened, no humans.
And as far as I saw, there was only one type of bird.
Blackbird.
Yes. I didn't see sparrows, red birds, mockingbirds.
That's
Those.
interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Only one type of bird.
So and those birds go to the rice fields every morning, and they come back every evening. You know. Daybreak, they go cover the skies, going to the rice fields, and every evening cover the skies, coming back to roost. Those birds that died dead.
Right.
So I connected with their cycle somewhere. They got it toxic. If it was from the arsenal burning of those chemicals, then they must have encountered it somewhere
Up there.
in the air that the other birds didn't.
Right.
So why would it be just those birds?
Right, absolutely. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I want to thank you so much for your time.